Hello there, guys. There's been some outpouring criticism directed towards the mainstream media at how they've been handling the matter back in Diepsloot. Now, there are two sides to this. There is a side that says the media has been handling the issue well, while the other side has been saying that they've been only covering one side of the story and they are not showing the whole country and the world about two sides. Now, Nhlanhla Lux has taken to Twitter to reply to the issue of media and how he doesn't agree with how they've been handling the issue. On Twitter, he said that, "I can cry for this one Zimbabwean guy because my tears ran out crying for the 7 South Africans that were killed by Zimbabweans. It's disgusting how this one death is enjoying more media, political attention and sympathy over the 7 SA deaths. May they all, South African and Zimbabwean, rest in peace. #Diepsloot." Now, we know that there were talks of Nhlanhla Lux being rejected when he arrived at Diepsloot. And he also went on Twitter again to say that those things were rubbish, that the people rejected me, they actually welcomed me. And the media did come up with the story of the person who was killed in Diepsloot, who was, the name is Elvis Nyati. And then they went to the family, and this is the wife, interviewed her and find out about the whole story. So the reason why many people are now directing their insults or their anger towards the media is that, why are they covering only one side of the story? Why not then cover the other side of the 7 South Africans? And if there is no story, then go and say, regarding the information of the 7 South Africans, there is no truth to the story. Or come up and say, this is the story of the 7 South Africans. This is what the people have been crying about. And also, Nhlanhla Lux replying to that issue saying that I can't cry for one person while there are 7 people who have died in this matter. And while on the other hand, yesterday, President Ramaphosa was busy enjoying this thing and looking at the new that was made in South Africa and smiling at the camera, doing all these things. They interviewed him about the issue, and he said that, well, our ministers are there, we are engaging with the people on the ground, everything seems to be under control because we are looking at the situation closely. That is not the statement you think or the response you think the president would give, because at the moment anything can happen if tougher action is not taken on the issue. Just like last year when the July unrest started, there was no statement until now when things were bad. We see the issue now where they are saying that we have sent the police. I think that the bigger issue here, or the perfect response to the issue, would be to stand firm and directly address the issue so that most of the people can take leadership from the president and say that this is how the matter should be handled, this is the way forward. Now, they don't know the way forward as from the higher person, the leader.
This is a beautiful car.
Sorry.
Wow, let me look at it first. Just look at it. See how nicely engineered it is.
Yes. So you've got the back, you've got your camera.
Brand new camera.
Yes.
Wow.
Then you've got your park distance control, but it gets better. I want to show you in the front as well. So what you do?
So what is this? I see 3. It's a 3 liter on the bottom.
So this is the last number.
Yes.
It's the top of the range.
Top of the range.
It's the big one.
Yes.
So the technology inside here is even on the right hand. This will start at the front and then walk you through. If you look at the front here, there are 2 cameras. So if there is a pedestrian, if there is a car that's standing still, it will not stop, it will stop by itself.
Yes.
So these are the two countries. It's stopped, but it's everything realizes that we will stop it. We'll stop before it gets okay.
No.
We can try it now. I'll put myself in.
Mr. President, you have to kick the tire.
No.
Yeah,
This
so
is,
those are the cameras. That's an anti.
It's a lovely
So
deal.
the tire is done here.
It's done here.
Yeah, it's done here at Continental. So we're working in partnership with them for tires that are locally engineered for our condition.
Yes.
So you won't find this tire anywhere else. Then if you look at the interior,
You won't find this tire anywhere else.
yeah, it's done locally for us. So you've got your park distance control.
Your park
So
distance control.
there's no reason to bump it.
Yes.
Front. So there is park distance if you cannot see it right up in front.
Nicely.
Now, if he doesn't take direction and take action against this, it becomes a problem because many other issues that needs the addressing of the president, they are not being covered. We end up having to face problem because the president hasn't said anything about the issue that South Africa is facing. And now, there are two groups, the ones that are following with Nhlanhla Lux and the other ones that are against Nhlanhla Lux. Such a situation happens when there's no leader like the president who comes and say, this is where I stand regarding the matter. This is where I want people or how I want people to react to the matter. It becomes chaos. Bantu Holomisa wrote a letter to Ramaphosa saying that we need to come together as leaders, sit down and talk and listen to grievances of Judula operations and other people who are against all these things. We need to sit down, address the issue, and be able to take action on what to happen next. That is how you approach the situation. But to directly send the ministers there and say go and solve the situation, it doesn't solve anything because even when they go there, the ministers, people are not listening to them. And I think the bigger issue that we don't want to reach in South Africa is to see more killings. That doesn't have to happen because it's going to turn bad for the whole country. Now, as much as peace is needed, also leadership is needed. You do not gain peace just by sorting things by yourself. Leadership needs to come there and be able to lead in a manner that everyone will be satisfied with. But at the moment, we are seeing things that, unfortunately, we don't know who is leading us. Are we leading ourselves or is the president leading? Anyway, guys, as the situation in Diepsloot continues, we'll keep updating you on what's happening.